Hypnosis Myths and Misconceptions. Hi, I'm Dan Ross from Silicon Valley Hypnosis Center, and in this short video I'm going to introduce you to some myths and misconceptions that people have about hypnosis, and also explain what hypnosis is. I'll give you a short definition of it, and also talk about how it's used in terms of therapeutic versus stage or entertainment. So, and just so you know, my emphasis in this video and in these videos that follow are really for therapeutic hypnosis. In other words, people that want to come in and make some kind of change. So let me start with what hypnosis is, and then we'll start to talk about what some people think that it is that it actually isn't. And so there's as many definitions of hypnosis as there are hypnotists out there, almost, right? So, but here's a couple of simple ones that I like to use with clients. One is that it's a state where you're focusing your attention and you're following along with the suggestions that are given to you. And after all, that's the whole reason why people come in for hypnotherapy, is that we're giving them suggestions with their permission related to getting their goal. So if they want to lose weight, we give them suggestions, for example, related to weight loss, maybe cutting down on that snacking or reducing the portion size, things like that. So, and it's that focusing of your attention. It's, if you ever watched like a really good movie or gotten drawn into a great story or book or a great musical event or a game or something, and everything else kind of faded away, that's sort of a naturally occurring way that people go into trance or hypnosis states. So it's that focusing attention, and other things tend to become less important or fade away a bit. There's another definition which I like to use, which is it's the bypassing of the critical factor of the mind. Now, there's a couple of big words in there, but we have this part of us which is able to evaluate things consciously and see if they make sense. So a great example is Santa Claus. Tell a very young child, under the age of 7, about Santa Claus, if they've never heard of Santa Claus, and they'll believe it because they don't have that ability to critically evaluate, does it make sense or not, if somebody can get to 1 billion households on a sleigh, and what holds up the sleigh, right? Whereas somebody who's older, if we found an adult who had never heard of Santa Claus and explained it, they might go, well, yeah, what does hold the sleigh up, and what powers Rudolph's nose, right? So we have that critical factor, and sometimes that's very useful, and other times that gets in our way because, again, our unconscious mind is the part that has the behavior we want to change. It's kind of like, again, going into that refrigerator, and you're eating, and you kind of wake up for a moment. Well, wait a minute, what am I doing eating? I'm not even hungry, but it's that unconscious part of the mind that has just taken over. So in hypnosis, we can bypass that conscious part and talk directly to the unconscious that's doing the behavior that you want to get rid of, and install new behaviors that you want to take on. So I'm now going to talk a little bit about some of the myths that I'll cover in some following videos. They'll just be short videos, and but answer questions kind of like, is a person under hypnosis unconscious or asleep? Does hypnosis have a certain feeling? Do people remember things that happen under hypnosis? Can a person be hypnotized against their will? And if they can't, once they're in hypnosis, do they then give up some sort of ability to remain in control? Can everyone be hypnotized? Does being hypnotized mean you're somehow weak-minded? Does a person have to relax deeply in order to go into hypnosis? Will a person reveal secrets in hypnosis? Can people lie in hypnosis? Do you remember everything accurately that's ever happened to you in hypnosis? Can you get stuck in hypnosis and not want to come out? So if any of those pique your interest, then go ahead and watch the next videos and learn the answers to those questions.